Sounds beautiful, but that's not my name. Oh my goodness. I have to see it right now, but this is not good. Oh Hao, and welcome back to our channel. In today's episode, I'm going to see my Chinese name, my new Chinese name for the very first time, and you guys are going to see it at the same time as me. So stay with me until the very last minute of today's episode. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. You guys don't know how much it means to me. Like, every appreciation of you guys means so much to me. So for those of you who are here to see that specific, so for the first time ever, I'm going to put some chapters, in this video, so you can just jump to, what you came to see and to hear. But I really appreciate all of you guys, those who just skip until that precise minute, and those of you who stay with me from the beginning until the end. Thank you very much. Yeah. So yeah, that's the story behind the Chinese name. It's been a while, it's been some years now that I'm kind of integrated into Chinese culture, and so many people try to give me Chinese names. So many. Some of them try to give me a name that sounds similar to my original name, and let me tell you guys, it didn't turn out to be a good solution. Someone ended up calling me something like grass or something like weed, and yeah, I think no one wants their name be like grass or weed or something like this. And other people were coming up with names out of funny atmosphere. We are all like relaxing together, and then suddenly someone comes up with, hey, why not calling you? So yeah, there were some other people too who reflected a bit, on what my name could be, and actually they gave me decent names, but none of these names was a name. So they were all not really names that I appreciated that much. There was no name that I really liked, from the first second on, and I appreciated those people trying to give me a Chinese name. And whenever I saw these names, actually, it's not that I didn't appreciate them. I think I have to correct myself at this point. These names were beautiful, but I didn't feel like this is your name. Something was telling me this is not your name yet. This is not your name. And maybe I can make you some examples, of a name that someone gave me. There's one name I can't remember. That name actually means beautiful. It means beautiful, actually. And when I asked the person why they choose that name for me, The person said it reminds him of a girl who loves reading a lot, who's interested into culture, and a girl who loves studying, and this is the name that this person gave me. But, even that name is very beautiful for a girl, and it actually means beautiful. It was a 2 words name, and the first part means beautiful, the second part means culture, and altogether it just means like beautiful, and even the name sounds very well too. I just didn't felt it, I tried to identify myself with that name, but I just didn't feel anything, like no. Something was telling me this is not your name. That's not your name. Girl, there's something else coming, And yeah. There are some other people, like I said, they just try to give me names out of fun. Without really reflecting on it, and other people, even they reflected on it, and even those people are like very educated people, every time they try to give me names, I'm like, sounds beautiful, but that's not my name. I don't know, I just don't feel it. I don't feel it. So yeah, what happened this time? I was supposed to study at Tsinghua University, and having a Chinese name is mandatory. It is, or it was, a obligatory and mandatory field when it comes to the registration. Registration, yes. And I don't know if all international students who register at Tsinghua, for enrollment, after being accepted and stuff like this, have to go through that. I don't know if all international students are pleased to have a Chinese name actually, but I needed to. I don't know if it is because of the specific study field that I choose. I don't know, but yeah, they asked me to have a Chinese name, and it was an obligatory and mandatory field that you cannot skip. That field needs to be you can just not skip it. Let me say it like this. You cannot skip it. So yeah, I needed a Chinese name very, very fast. Fast, And before, of course, I wanted to have a Chinese name, but I wasn't that, it wasn't like, how to say it? I wasn't in a hurry, to find a Chinese name. Actually, I knew that one day I will surely get one, but, it wasn't that important to me to find it so fast. So, yeah. But now it had to come fast. Very, very fast. So what did we do? Actually, the video started to record again. Oh my goodness, what happened? What I did to find a Chinese name, because it had to come fast. So there is a Chinese pastor. I know he's the oldest Chinese person that I have met here close to me, the oldest Chinese person I know who doesn't live in China, but very, very close to me. This pastor speaks my mother tongue, but I thought it is much more polite to address him in Chinese, so I texted my Chinese friend who lives in Chengdu. I texted him, and I wrote him the text that I prepared to send to this Chinese pastor. And the first thing my friend friend answered is wait. That's wait. You cannot send it like this. Wait, I'm going to correct this text, and send it back to you. So it looks like, something that has been written by a native Chinese person. And of course I agreed. Of course I agreed. Thank you very much. If you are watching right now, shout out to you. Yeah, he's very, very nice. I really like him. And he corrected the text for me, sent it back to me. And, I was about to send this text to the pastor. But then this one friend answered me saying, hey, but I can find a Chinese name for you. And this is when I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? Even, how to say it, I haven't thought about this friend before when it comes to giving me a Chinese name, because this friend is actually very, very busy. We talk, but yeah, we don't how to say it, we always have days where we talk a lot, for example, today we talk to each other and then we don't talk to each other for 1 month. Not because we don't want to talk to each other, but both of us are very busy with work. So yeah, I don't want him to give him this extra work, of looking for a Chinese name for me. But he himself proposed to me that he is willing to look for a Chinese name for me. And of course I accepted, because I really like this friend. You have to know that this friend of mine is very, very wise. He's wise and he's just, I like him. I really like him. I appreciate him, and he has so much wisdom to share. So much. So I said yes. But what's the difference between him and other people who tried giving me names, Chinese names? There's, for example, one girl, I used to be very, very close to, she's a very, very close friend, and she's extremely educated girl. She just got her doctorate degree, okay? And, she's intelligent, she's educated, she's like a big sister to me, actually, And she tried giving me names, but every time she tried to, turn out, these names didn't really, this girl you see here, it can be very complicated, There was no name that I really felt like, wow, that's your name. There was no name, there was no name actually that I really thought is my name that she tried to giving me. And she also tried a bit to give me names that sound a bit familiar to my family names and to my family name, and I just didn't, So the difference between him, my friend from Chengdu, and other friends and other people who tried to give me names before, if I could tell the difference by our relation that we have together, I think he's the closest of, all people who tried to give me names, before. He's the closest, of them, and even there are people who are more who have more diplomas than him, who, how to say, he's very wise, when it comes to life, he can give you that kind of advices, hey, he surely, he's, how to say it, he's just, he got wisdom, and his wisdom is not about how many diplomas and, how educated, he's, really, he's wise. He's just wise. Okay? and I really enjoy having conversations with him. So yeah, I trusted him, and it is so raw for me to trust anyone, but I trust him. And yeah, actually I said yes, yes, why not? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Like, why not? I really appreciate it. You know, like, I didn't say appreciate, I guess. No, I didn't say appreciate, but, you know, I am very, you know, lucky when I think about him, you know, wanting to take this responsibility of choosing a name for me, because we have a very, very close relation, and choosing a name for someone is nothing you just do out of fun, you know, like other people try to do. A name is something really important. And yeah, I read some articles about how like Chinese parents choose names for their kids sometimes, and you shouldn't believe everything, you know, you read on internet, you know, or you see in videos. Oh my goodness. But there's like one article I read, and I felt like I'm in the same situation right now, because I was about to ask a Chinese pastor, to choose a name from me, and this article. I have to stop saying all the time. I hated it, you know. And actually, this article was talking about Chinese parents who look for someone else, you know, to choose their kid's name, or they look in calendar, you know, they want everything to harmonize in this name, you know. So choosing someone's name is not just about choosing a random name, but that name can, like, it should attribute, you know, it should attribute, how to say it, it should attribute, you know, something to your child, you know, like prosperity, you know, and also some blessings that you want to give your child, you know, they should be in this name. And for me, as a Christian, I wanted, you know, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian, and I wanted my name not to be just a random choice. I wanted my name, you know, and the search of my name to be guided spiritually. So me asking the Chinese pastor if he can find a Chinese name for me, you know, I wanted to be guided by prayers, you know, and by spiritual growth, you know, by someone who has spiritual growth, you know, to find that Chinese name for me. So I choose a Chinese pastor. And yeah, when my friend said he wants to look for a name for me, so I said yes. I trust him because he's very wise. And yeah, I told him I want my name to be a reflected name, you know. I want my name to reflect spirituality. I want my name to reflect blessings, you know. And my Chinese friend, he knows about my Christian beliefs. He himself is not a Christian, but okay, I think this topic gets a bit too personal right now. And yeah, when we start talking about what are my specific requirements, you know, when it comes to the Chinese name, like, do you want 2 characters in your name, or 3 characters, or 4 characters? 4, guys, 4 characters, okay. I told him I want 4 characters for my name. But 2 are very good as well. And 3 are super good as well. And my friend told me I will look for a first name, and we're going to look for that last name like later on, or you're going to look for it later on. fun, and yes, I agreed. And yeah, 2 days ago, it is actually his birthday today, and I haven't replied to him about, the name yet, because I haven't seen the name yet, actually, because 2 days ago he texted me, and it was 1 week after that we talked about the Chinese name, and he said he wants to find a Chinese name for me. It took him 1 week. And now I haven't replied on, his message yet, He texted me 2 days ago that, I have a name for you. But 2 days ago, I had an exam, actually. He texted me when it was 3 p.m. and I had an exam at 5 p.m. And someone was sitting next to me, and I told this person who was sitting next to me, can you reply on his message, please, because I don't want to read this message yet, because I'm just too excited right now. I have my exam in 2 hours. And I was so excited and just happy, so lucky, actually, so lucky. Wow, I found a Chinese name for me, and I wasn't sure that I could keep that excitement, during the exam. Yeah, so I told another person who was sitting next to me, can you answer him? I'm too excited right now. I will check later. And later is now. I guess the later is now. I'm so excited about it. I don't know, guys, please. I'm so excited about it. Wow. I don't know how I can face looking at it. So it's going to be so, oh my goodness, it's going to be so wow. I think now is the time we are going to, guys, we are going to see my new Chinese name for the first time. As I told you, a name is very, very important to me. You cannot just give a person a name like this out of fun. And when my friend was asking me for, my specific requirements for a Chinese name, he took that issue so serious, and I ended up telling him it sounds like, talking to him sounds like speaking to any office worker right now, you're in an office, or you're calling someone, and it sounds like a very formal conversation that we're having right now. And he said, yes, because I'm taking this matter serious, okay? That's a serious thing. Choosing someone's name is a huge responsibility. You cannot just give someone a name like this, out of fun, or why do I keep saying I don't know? I know. You cannot just give someone a name out of fun just like this. And what is the name that you choose for me? What is the name you choose for me? I don't know. What's the name? And we are going to see it together now. I have a laptop there, and actually I screenshotted the chat without looking at it. And yes, I have my laptop there. I have a laptop, it's on my laptop. I will look at it. And today's his birthday. I haven't said happy birthday yet, and it's Mid-Autumn Festival, Mood Festival at the same time, and I know he's working. He's even working on Moon Festival, you know. So yeah, busy person. Guys, I don't want to do it. I have to do it. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. We are going to see that Chinese name together. Oh my goodness. Look at the back. Please, girl. Oh, girl. Look at this bag. Oh my goodness, you know, it has been examination period for over 2 months now. Over 2 months, you know. I'm sitting like this, you know, at least 15 hours a day. Like this. So I can understand when my back is formed like this right now. Then don't worry, we will get to our original form. I have to see it right now. What? I'm excited, but oh, I just feel like I need someone to hold my hand right now to do it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just received a phone call in the middle of this. I mean, we are going to see it now. I think someone's going to try and turn it Yeah? 5 minutes. Qu'est-ce que ça dit? Oh, tu dois regarder ce que t'as moi. 3 secondes. Guys, I think everyone who would meet me in real life is going to say that I look much more better in real life than on camera. Maybe like only my teeth are much more white, not much more, but they're more white on the camera than in real life. But when it comes to my skin is much more clear in real life than on the camera. You know, right now I'm shooting in front of the mirror, and what I see in the mirror is so different compared to what I see in the camera. Like, wow. Everyone who will see me right now in real life is going to say, girl, there's a huge difference between camera and real life. I'm much more skinny in real life than on the camera, and usually I look much more skinny on the camera than in real life, but today it's just the opposite. You know, it's just the opposite. I look much more skinny in the mirror than in front of the camera. My skin looks much more clear in the mirror than in front of the camera. And my teeth, maybe the same, but I think they look much more beautiful on the camera. Okay, it's time to see the name reveal. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm so good in changing the topic, because now, you know, instead of making the name reveal, I'm just changing the topic all over. Okay, so laptop. My laptop is there. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do it. Oh, he's so cute! Oh my goodness, he's so cute. I haven't seen that message. Actually, oh my goodness, he wrote me that he saw an African girl and her hair was so cool that I couldn't help looking back at her. Oh, so cute. My friend is cute. Okay, there are characters. There are characters. There are 4 characters. And there are 4 characters, and then he wrote, "This is my new name for you." It's like I know these characters, but I cannot tell what they mean together. I can really not, tell what they mean together. I cannot tell what they mean together. I cannot tell what the characters mean together. I think this is the end of today's video. Oh my goodness, what do the characters mean? I have to Google the characters. This is not good. This is not, how to say? I mean, it's not good that I cannot read the characters, but they're so familiar to me. Every of this character is so familiar to me. It's like I know at least 2 of them. I know at least 2 of them. One is chu of to walk or to go. It's a bit like this, and the other one is it reminds me a bit of ching wen. So when you say sorry or please to someone, but what is my name? What is my name? What is my name? This is a screenshot they have sent to me. But what is my name? I can't read my name. But the characters look very simple. The characters look very simple to write. Oh my goodness. So I think I will end up today's video here. I will check now on my phone, and right now I'm recording on my phone, so I can check at the same time. I will check on my phone. I will copy and paste the characters of my new Chinese name into Google. I will copy and paste them into Google and see what is written down there. And I'm just curious to see what is written down there. Now I have to do it. I saw the characters. There are 4 characters. 4 characters. I told them about 4 characters, but wow, wow. Oh. See you guys.